Is day 26. I'm not exactly sure what the body scan count is. Yeah. So today, body scan, we just go through. It's a video I did of myself, and I do the video while I remember. I have to put it in. I don't know if it's still in the right mode and stuff. It needs to be in emote only. Why is it bringing up VIP3? This is not. This is what we're wanting. Not my game. Okay. That's what I get for trying to open it and close it at the same time and didn't close it. Okay, so let's have a look at the information. We're good. Okay, we'll then get started. Okay. So I would recommend you close your eyes. Just, I do that, so. Anyway, I'm going to start. I'm going to say start off by closing your eyes, putting your hands, rest them on your lap or wherever's comfortable, and probably feet on the floor, or if you're lying down, wherever's comfortable. Just, you're not concentrating on your breath. You're just kind of just sitting there, not sitting. And what I'd like you to do is to concentrate on the bottom of your feet and to see what sensations you feel there. You can feel the pressure of it, feel if there's anything, feel your pulse. You can, how hot or cold it is, where they are, feet. Okay, now I'd like to do the same, but to your calves. Kind of feel if you can try and isolate and concentrate only on your calves and how hot and cold they are, what's their feeling of your trouser, skirt, etc. against the skin. Whether there's any tightness in there. If there is, then try to relax them a bit. That can take practice, but that's why you would do it every day. Sometimes it's good to kind of stretch them and then, release them again, and then that way you can kind of concentrate on them more. So, trying to see whether there's anything there. Can you isolate them? Is there any differences in the feelings between your left and right? If there's any tension there, try to just let it go. Okay, we'll move up to the thighs and tops of the legs. And that should be, if you're seated, then you're going to be concentrating on like the chair, and if you have your hands on the tops of your legs, then feel the heat from them. And kind of, if you're wearing clothing against that, then you're going to feel that clothing on there. Going to be doing the same for whether it's hot or cold, or whether whether you think it's relaxed or not, and if it's not, then try and relax them a bit. And that's going to take a little practice to kind of get used to relaxing muscles visually and concentrating on them. But that comes with time, and you can't really do this wrong. You get frustrated if you can't do it. Just try. That's the purpose. Are there differences between the left and the right leg? How warm is it? The room you're in, warm or cold? The seat comfortable? Is there any tension from the seat? Is there differences between the front part and the back part? Seat. Differences between the tops and the bottoms, legs, in terms of thighs, the upper legs. I'm going to move up to stomach area and the lower back at the same time. I'm going to see if there's any tension, any niggles, anything that could be relaxed more. How are you seated? Are you lying down? Is there any tension in your stomach? Cold, hot feelings or sensations? If you're against the chair, then perhaps you'll feel a little pressure from the chair itself. And if you're lying down, maybe in which way you're lying down, it'll either be something on lower back. If you're on your side, then side. See if there's any sensations that you can feel there. Try and concentrate on them and follow them. And now we're going to move up to the chest. We'll go to the chest to start. So sensations in the chest. Anything hot, cold? Can you feel the clothing that's on there? Okay. We're going to move to what's normally still a little tense, and that's both shoulders. So at this point, I would ask you to just give them a bit of a circle them a little bit if it's not painful for you. Just do that to kind of loosen them, and then just let them go, and try to see whether you can relax them a little bit. And Again, we check for how hot are they, any clothing against them that you can feel. Have you got rid of the tension? There's still some there. There probably, there might still be, even with practice, still might have some there, depending on what you're doing. Okay, so now that we've kind of go back to the shoulder a little bit, for now we're going to do the biceps of both arms, for both the left and right arm, just underneath the shoulders, there, and just to see what we can feel, what sensations there are. Wearing a t-shirt, is there a difference in the heat on part of the arm and another? If they're pressed against you, can you feel the heat between your arm and body? Yeah. Now we'll move down to the forearms to see what we can feel there. If they're resting in your lap, then you will be able to feel the heat from your legs, or armrest or whatever, you'll feel that. See what sensation pop up. Now we move to the hands themselves. They may have started pulsing, tingling at this point, because you can be relaxed, that's where you'll be. However, it doesn't happen instantly. It takes a while before you can kind of do that, but and you can feel the difference between, if your hands are resting on something, then you can feel the hot coldness, the texture of them. So the next piece we're going to move to is the neck. Now, there is obviously going to be some tension here unless you're lying down, because your head should be upright. You're seated, you'll have some tension. Difficult to, but you can still concentrate on it and still find things that are pressed against it, and maybe your hair, maybe the back hand t-shirt, maybe some piece of jewelry around it. And I'm going to move on from that to the face. It's quite a hard one to do. So with that, what we want to do is try and relax the facial muscles and your eyes. Now I'm doing it while my eyes are closed. I would suggest you do the same, because otherwise if you haven't closed them, close them so you can relax them. concentrate on your jaw first, and if there's any tension there is, try and maybe move it around to let it go a bit. Up towards the eyes, and try and relax those as much as possible. They often are quite, as we use them a lot, they can be quite tense around there, and we can take quite a little effort to do and get used to actually relaxing them. However, you will know, you'll eventually learn how to do, if you don't already know, how to relax them and feel them relaxed. Recognize when your eyes are relaxed and when they're not, especially when meditating. Going to the top of the head now, and top of your head, you just see what you can feel. If there's any cold, if there's anything, any pressures, anything like that. And so what we're going to do now, we're going to go back down. So up your head to your eyes, and just face muscles. Try and relax them as much as possible. Go to the neck. Try and relax it as much as you can. Those feet is going to be tough, but into the shoulders again. You may still carry some tension. Try and relax them as much as we can. Again, the upper biceps area, where differences, sensations of the clothing, any heat, cold. Forearm again. Heat, cold, feeling sensations. Put on something. How that feel? And move down to the hands. Feeling, are they pulsing, tingling? Do they feel different? Started. Other differences between the left and right. Then we'll move down to the chest. More up. I'll be up, and presumably arms are down. Back up to the chest. Sensations are there, or anything cold, any hot heat. Clothes pressed against it. maybe some front necklace or other jewelry. Go for the back and the stomach again. How does that feel? Is there any tension, any tension? And we'll move down to upper legs, thighs, out where the feet hit this chair, the tops of them different or cold or some other sensation. And we move down to calves now. How do they feel? Cold? Is there any sensations? And finally, down to the feet. How do they feel? Do they feel different? Are they tingling? Are they doing anything else? Do they feel more relaxed than whenever you started? Differences between the left and right? Hot or cold? And with that, we then come back into the room. That is a body scan. Yep, that's body scan day 26. Me meditating, and so I started off with like chanting, and then I tried internal chanting, which was better than the actual chanting. It's to do with Twitch, basically, and trying to project out and stuff. I mean, it's fine if you're in like a Nichi Daishonin sort of Buddhist thing. It's easier because you don't have to chant every time, but trying to do it for Twitch it's annoying. It's not something I plan on doing. I would have to slow it down to do the actual chant. So with this stuff, I was just something that cropped up is that my nose was blocked. So one of the things which I would say is don't try for perfection for this stuff. The idea is not to be perfect. The idea is just to do it. By doing it, you end up with, you end up building up like the main resource, and being able to concentrate on individual body parts is useful. But that's not really the purpose. Is to make you be able to focus and see what's cropping up. Like I was saying, my nose was blocked, so the breathing was weird. My breathing goes slower anyway when doing this. If yours doesn't, I would say maybe think about slowing your breathing, but again, usually if you're concentrating on it, your breathing will become slow anyway. Don't worry too much if you have to breathe through your mouth or you have to breathe only through your nose. But like I say, normally I would breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. But you can also do box breathing, which I do recommend, especially if you're a stressed out person, or you're having a rough day. Something really just gets in your goat. though goat means something different these days. Yeah. Anyway, right. So, with that said, I would say don't try for perfection with this stuff. Just practice it every day, and eventually, like I say, the idea is for. So I don't actually have the scientific link. The idea is to build up your acting cortex because it makes you more resilient to depressive episodes, which, you know, I'm in therapy twice today, so you know, this is why I started this, was because I wanted to do something and record me when I start, and then see what I'm doing after a month, see what I'm doing after 2 of doing this, because I like to experiment essentially on myself and see what works, what doesn't. There are certain things that work for me, certain things that don't. High chance I'm autistic, but I depending on what day of the week it is, depends on whether I think I have it or not. But I'm waiting for an actual NHS assessment. I score very highly on the tests. I mean, you're talking 44 or 43, depending on the day. For the there's like a psychology test that I remember. I did a few of them, and one of them I couldn't do because it asked me stupid questions, and it's where I got the quote of, people say there are no stupid questions. Nope, I found them, and they're all in this questionnaire. Because it was asking you things that you couldn't possibly know, and if I take things literally the way I normally do, I then translate them. It's like, Anyway, that's enough ganchin, as they say around our way. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Today, the rest of the day, I'm probably going to be doing, I don't know, I think I might do some intro screens because I don't have any. Just basic intro screens, maybe some sort of foggy thing with, I don't know whether to put Buddha on it or not, because I'm not a religious person, but technically Buddhism isn't religion, I guess. I mean, it's Nichi Daishonin isn't really, they're about the path, at least that's what I learned, but at least that's what I remember. The teachings and stuff. It's a kind of like Zen and the koans and stuff that are like, talks about getting water from rocks and things. I don't know. Things that make no sense, essentially. Right. Okay. I will head off and do some. What am I going to do? I don't know. We'll see it pop up. Or rather, I'll see it pop up because there's no one else here but me. But I do it anyway because I value this time. Essentially self-care. Right. So that was Body Scan Day 5. And I will sign off and wish you a good day.